second. Nah, it's not true.
It's true. It's not true.
Nah, it's a troll tweet, I think. I don't understand. Yeah. Morgan. Oh my God. Medical tomorrow. Medical tomorrow for Morgan Gibbs White.
What?
Hello.
Morgan Gibbs White will have a Tottenham medical tomorrow.
Where is that tweet?
Spurs Express.
From who?
Mike McGrath.
What?
Hello.
I can't see this.
Hello.
Yeah, Mike McGrath exclusive.
Gibbs
Morgan Gibbs White will have a Tottenham medical tomorrow. Spurs will trigger the £60 million release clause.
Oh my God.
What the hell is
What
going
the
on?
hell? Hello. It's Morgan Gibbs White. It's Morgan Gibbs White. Hello. That's not. Is that well? I can't see it.
Go on to Mike McGrath's Twitter.
Mike McGrath. Why can't I see it?
Oh my God, mate. Medical tomorrow. So a medical for Kudus today. A medical for bloody Morgan Gibbs White tomorrow. Wow, people. This is madness.
Frank.
This is madness.
Everyone's saying this man can't get players in. Every single man saying, or person saying that this man won't do anything at the club. Mate. Oh my God!
Who needs the Ange Paul when you got the train ramming through these deals? Come on, people!
I am in goddamn La La Land.
Wow, he's having a medical. This is insane. This is insane, people. How has this happened all so quickly? Lange is man. He's a ninja. The transfer ninja. We're gonna have to start calling him.
Tottenham are moving like a mad club right now.
Welcome to the big boy.
Have we ever spent 50 million plus on two players in the same window?
Mate, have we spent 50 million on two players in the state like within 24 hours?
Why have we not got the here we go from Romano yet? Come on.
It's coming.
It went from an hour ago. Ornstein's like, yeah, Tottenham are going for Gibbs White. Now he's having a bloody medical tomorrow.
I've never seen a deal move as quick as this one.
It's insane.
Mate, do you know what? Do you remember I said to you, Ben and Sim, and I've said it to you on our chats, that if we have a shit window, I'll be back in September.
Yeah.
I'll be back in November. I'll see you in November.
That is why all these deals are coming. They heard you were going to come in September. They heard there was going to be a new resident outside of Hotspur Way.
Mate, honestly,
I don't understand. How can they have a medical tomorrow if they haven't agreed a deal yet?
We're going to trigger the release clause no matter about
But it says Tottenham are confident of agreeing a deal. What do you mean confident? Just trigger the clause. What's the issue? It says talks are ongoing between the two clubs, but Tottenham do not anticipate any issues.
Well, it looks as though that they feel like this deal is pretty much done.
It's mental.
Thomas, Frank. Thomas, Frank. Oh, dearie me.
Wolves have a 10% sell-on clause, so we have to give 10% to Wolves.
Let's help Wolves out. They've lost Cunha. They've lost Aiton Yuri.
Tottenham also have an interest in Wissa, but their move for Gibbs White is now accelerating at pace.
Major breaking news coming out of Tottenham. Morgan Gibbs White medical tomorrow.
This is insane.
Right, so I was
always major breaking news when you get the call in from Brian. Always have big breaking news.
Mate, I'm either asleep when Frank gets announced, but awake for the rest of it. And now we can put Morgan Gibbs White in my trophy cabinet.
I don't think you're going to sleep until Morgan Gibbs White is announced now.
Mate, I'm going to be matchsticks wide open. I'm going to be like that. Mate, I'm getting the away shirt from DHgate with 16 Frank on the back. I'm now going to have to get another shirt with Morgan Gibbs White's name on the back.
Did Ornstein just say something?
Is there another big signing in here for Spurs this window?
What do you mean this window today?
Yeah, why?
43 seconds. Gibbs White contract believed to include a £60 million release clause. Tottenham work inside midfielder from Forest. Frank was keen on the Forest player while at Brentford.
Frank has come into Tottenham and he's like, can't believe his luck. Like, what is going on? £55 million there, £60 million here.
Well, Ben, this is the thing. You and I said when we're talking about this, when we're doing this in the build-up, and people were saying that, look what he's done at Brentford, the wage ratio, and we both said, when he comes to Tottenham, whatever the budget may be, or the wages, it's going to dwarf whatever he's had at Brentford. Probably double or triple it. Whether the investment has come in, or what assurances he wanted before he came in. We were saying like Bakayoko that he wanted to get at Brentford but couldn't get because of the pull of Brentford, understandably. Well, he's obviously an admirer of everyone as the funny tweets were going around. Well, he wanted Kudus by the look of it, and he's going to get him. And he's going to get, by the looks of it, Morgan Gibbs White. And he wouldn't have been able to get them at Brentford. So I think more and more people need to start getting on the Frank train.
This is insane.
Tottenham Hotspur have arrived, people. We have arrived.
We're well and truly here. Some serious moves in the market, people. Big money on the table.
As soon as you guys
players
get
through the
Morgan
door.
Gibbs White t-shirt, send me one my way.
We'll have one with Gibbs White with both hands behind his back, singing to the microphone with the bucket with the hat. We have to have that. We're gonna that's the t-shirt right there.
There you go. I want one. I want one.
We'll get you two. We'll get you one.
Spurs have literally gone from penny pinching down to the 9th degree to bloody just splashing the cash like it's nobody's business.
Literally 24 hours ago, we were like, pay the money for Kudus, for God's sake, pay the bloody money. Stop pissing around. 24 hours later, we got him for 55 and bloody Gibbs White for 60.
Fair play to everyone at the football club.
Yeah, 100%.
And in that, I will include well done, Daniel Levy. Well done. This is what I've wanted, or what people like myself have wanted to happen. And fair play, but you got to think that forget there is something definitely going on at Tottenham Hotspur financially.
Yeah, there is 100%. There's
There
definitely
just has to be.
There has to be some investment going on. There's been investment in the club, 100%. The Spurs don't move like this, just like willy-nilly.
Can I ask you this, Brian?
Yep.
If these moves get done, which clearly it looks like this is all happening, this is what you've been calling for.
Yep.
If for some reason or another things don't work out, whether with Frank or whatever with the season, are you still looking at Levy as to blame? Are the protests still going to start again when we're signing these kind of players?
Well, this is the thing, Sim, what you got to remember, and I've got to keep saying this, when myself and others, won't go into names, obviously there's too many, it hasn't just been for what's going on the football pitch, it's been the disrespect of the fans, and it's been the history that we have been absolutely eradicated and not being brought up or lived up to. Daniel Lee, like I've said, for me to change my stance on the board, this kind of activity would need to happen regularly, not just a one-off. That these kind of players of this calibre is what Spurs aim for. Obviously not in January. I don't expect us to go for every single player, but a summer window like this. If a Gibbs White comes in, if a Kudus comes in, and we say, let's just say one or two more players of this level, that's the way that we should be acting. That's the way I've wanted us to act. And I'm
so
sure
you need us to spend another 120 million in this window?
Mate, it doesn't even need to be 120 million. There are players at the 30 million pound, 25 million pound. You sign players like this, here we go. You can bring in the players.
Here we go! Oh my God!
Are you joking?
Here we go! Fabrizio Romano breaking Morgan Gibbs White to Tottenham. Here we go!
Oh
Spurs trigger 60 million release clause after direct contact today. Medical test booked in place in 24 hours. As Mike Graff and Telegraph reported, Follis Kudus deal done. Massive moves for Spurs project. The three beautiful words that we've been looking for.
This is nuts.
Oh my God. Before we even started this stream, we haven't even heard of Spurs being interested in Morgan Gibbs White. Just before we started to come on, this started to filter through. We're like, all right, what the hell is happening here?
Okay,
and since being interested, it was the Ornstein bomber just before. We're like, all right, what is going on here? And now we've got the here we go already. Spurs are making moves in this transfer window. Morgan Gibbs White through the door. Mohamed Kudus through the door. Who is next, people? Who is next? And this is the change for Tottenham that we've been calling for on these protests all season. This is the change for Tottenham that we've been calling for. And big up to everyone involved. Come on!
This is nuts.
Exactly. This is exactly what anyone of Levy out or whatever have wanted Spurs to do. And people that were Levy, whatever, everyone at the football club has wanted moves like this to happen. I can literally not believe that 9 o'clock in the morning I was doing a stream about Kudus, finished it at 10 a.m., which would be 3 p.m. your time. Then, mate, this has taken what? So it's taken 2.5 hours from the start. Ben, this is kind of like when we went to Man City, when the filth wanted Trossard, and by the time we got to Birmingham, it was done.
Yeah.
This is well done, everyone at Tottenham. Well done, everyone at Tottenham. And again, I'm going to say it. I include Daniel Levy in that. Fucking done.
I just can't believe my eyes right now. Am I like dreaming or something? Are Spurs actually pushing their weight around in this transfer market? Are we taking Nottingham Forest's best player? Are we taking West Ham's best player? What is going on? Premier League proven talent of a good age is coming through the doors at Tottenham Hotspur.
Did Levy mean it when he said he wants to win the Premier League and the Champions League?
Maybe
he meant it, Brian. Did he mean it?
Mate, who knows now? Who
it kills
knows?
him.
I've got a manager I've wanted for 2.5 years. I've got a player I've wanted for 4 years. I am absolutely over the goddamn moon. I am, mate, honestly. What a happy day. What an incredible 24 hours.
They're not calling him Morgan Gibbs White anymore. He's Morgan Gibbs Lily White, people. Come on!
There you go, mate. Hello.
Hello. It's Morgan Gibbs White. It's Morgan Gibbs White. Hello. I want to get Wolfie on. Where the hell's Wolfie?
Do you know what?
Wolfie on.
Wolfie's going to be pissed off with me because whenever we've been streaming together, every single time we streamed, I'm like, I want Morgan. He's like, never, never, never. Well, today is never.
Where is Wolfie? Let's get him on.
He's probably a man in demand.
He's probably streaming himself. I don't know. Let me see.
He must be fuming because his brother's
let's react to his stream if he's streaming. What's his channel called again? Is it
Nottingham Fan TV or something? Forest Fan
TV, that's it. Oh, I'm so up for reacting to a Wolfie meltdown. He's not live at the moment. Oh, he's about to go live.
Hi guys, and welcome back.
Mate, you know what? West Ham fans yesterday, Forest fans today.
Oh no, he did go. He went. No, he was just live.
You got
an hour ago.
Give him a text.
He's going live at 6:30 in an hour.
Give him a text. Who wants to see Wolfie?
I'd love to. I'd love to.
Send me the links and I'll just send it to him. I'll tell him jump on it if you're able to.
Mate, what a happy day. I'm just putting a tweet out myself.
115 million spent in 2 days.
Mate,
what is going on at this football club? Oh my God.
I can't believe when you were saying the here we go. Well, when you said medical, I was like, huh? But then you get the here we go, mate. It's
I'm just in complete shock. I don't know what to even say or do. Like Spurs have just like blown me away in the last 24 hours.
He's probably looking at that request like they can fuck off. He's not even replied.
Mate, honestly, right now, for people that were doubting Thomas Frank or thinking Frank won't be able to get the job done or whatever, just look what he's doing. What he's doing. Assurances wanted, assurances given.
Someone in the comments says Wolfie is on Potts' channel.
Oh, he's on. Oh, they did that channel. Okay.
Jesus.
That's Dan Potts, isn't it?
Is he Arsenal?
He's Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's Arsenal.
Oh, I see the enemy.
He's live with Sava on Potts.
With Sava. Is it 12th man?
Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank. Boys, listen, you've got your season. Whoever's got your season tickets and is going to the games, get ready. Get ready for
What do you mean
season.
whoever's got our season tickets? We've got our season tickets.
Mate, listen. Look, if someone had said you're going to go to Udinese to watch the Super Cup, regardless of the result, and you're going to see Morgan, Gibbs White, and Kudus in a Spurs shirt, if someone had said that to you 2 weeks ago, and I said both of them, you would have been, what the hell?
Yeah, I know. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it, mate. Oh,
Here we just got the here we go.
2 here we goes in 2 days for 2
Mate,
significant
Adam,
players.
and
Insane.
straight away, this window is the best window we've had under Levy. Immediately, and there's still 2 months of it left, or 1.5. That's the first time we've gone and bought 2 undisputable straight into the first team players.
Have we already broken our? We haven't broken our record for one window, have we?
What, in terms of we spent well, actually the last time we spent over 50 million twice in one window was Lo Celso and Ndombele, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, yes, but Lo Celso was like a loan, but yeah.
But we spent like, what was it, 50
I think it was
million?
45 on him,
maybe,
45 on him, 60 on Tongi.
What's the most we've ever spent in one window?
I think it was the one under Ange, wasn't it?
When Brennan came in.
Brennan, Van der Ven, Madison.
That was like close to 200 million, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it might have been over. It was like, yeah, and Vicario.
Yeah.
But this one already, you got 120 million
This
there.
is 120 million.
No, and you got Tell.
You got Tell and Dan.
Tell for 30. Dan, yeah, kind of Danso for, yeah, I guess. Danso for 20. So we're already on 170.
Yeah. With no
Takai.
sales. No sales.
And Takai.
Yeah, Takai 5.
175
With no
million.
sales.
So we're going to easily break our record, surely, this
Depends how many more players. Like, is that going to be us done? Or are we going to do more? Are we going to keep going?
Mate, listen, I
keep
think
going.
you've got to look at it. This is without. All we've done is send Valise out on loan and what's his name?
Yeah.
To Doncaster. What's it? Ajay. There's
You
got to be some.
got to think there's got to be a significant sale going on.
Yeah, there has to be at least one.
Mate, there's going to be some.
Is this Romero money we're spending? Who else is it going to be?
Well, mate, also you got to remember, there is no doubt in my mind now, absolutely no doubt, that from somewhere, whether it be from Enoch, whether it be from a takeover or a minority share, something has definitely been pumped into Tottenham Hotspur.
100%.
There is absolutely no doubt in my mind. We have never moved with this kind of intent. Ever.
I'm not even used to Kudus being at Spurs. We've already got a new shiny toy after Kudus. What is going on?
Literally.
You just look at it now. Just look at that now. And then like we said, 24, 25. I think Kudus on a 6-year contract.
Yeah.
He's still gonna get better and better. Morgan Gibbs White will just get stronger and stronger. It's just what a wonderful 24 hours.
This has been an insane 24 hours.
I've changed the title of this live stream about 5 times this whole stream. Things keep happening.
My phone is going absolutely bonkers. I can only imagine what yours is.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Wolfie says he needs about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah,
All right, we'll wait for him.
He needs to... Mate, honestly, this has got to be a blow. They've lost Elanga and Morgan Gibbs White in the last few days.
You look at it, right? Teams have made some significant moves. This summer window has actually been mad when you think about it. When you look at all the deals, all in all, what everyone has done. You look at Man City, who they've brought in. Ait Nouri, Reinders. Who else have they brought in? They've brought in some other players as well. Who?
Cherky.
Yeah, Ryan Cherky. There's been another one in midfield, haven't they, that they brought in? I can't remember.
Yep.
They've brought in some significant players. You've got Liverpool. They've brought in Frimpong, Wirtz, Kirkes. You look at, Arsenal have brought in Zubamendi, and they're rumoured to bring in a Gyökeres, or very close to bringing in a
Eze,
Gyökeres. Potentially Eze and Madueke as well.
mate.
You're looking at...
Eze.
Yeah, you're looking at Chelsea. Who have Chelsea brought in this window?
João
They've brought in João Pedro, Liam Delap. It's
been mental moves,
It's been mad moves this summer.
And now we're finally joining the party. We are finally joining the party, people. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. It's can't quite believe it's happening. I can't quite believe that Tottenham have actually. When was the last time, Brian, you can remember we ever activated a release clause?
Bloody hell.
I can't remember ever.
If you can't remember.
Let me see if I just type into Google Tottenham activate release clause. Let me see what
Come up with Gibbs White.
Mate, honestly, I can't remember. Dean Richards. Was it Dean Richards?
Bloody, that's a long time ago.
That is a long time ago, but Dean Richards definitely had a release fee.
It's only Gibbs White that's coming up.
Made, no, 1 minute.
What? And I've got to say, not only have Spurs triggered a release fee, there hasn't been any muttering.
Toby Alderweireld we did when because they had that weird deal when he left Atletico. He had a release clause. That's how we got him. So what was the last time since Toby? That was 25 million. It's not exactly.
I think more to the point, Simeon, is when have Spurs gone in and had a look what we've tried to do apparently over Eze over 3 years, and we know what the release fee has been, and it's been the 60 million.
Yeah, 68.
And we've not gone
68,
bang, bang, bang. Or 68 with the bonus. I think it's 60 with 8, whatever. But apparently it's a 60 million release fee, and bang, Tottenham have gone and done it within hours.
Maybe you never know, Brian. Maybe if Arsenal keep dithering on him, maybe we can swoop in there.
Mate, could you imagine Kudus, Morgan, Gibbs White and Eze and Thomas Frank? Like I said, my job is done. My job is done. What a witch. Just listen, just basking in the glory. I can't believe I'm going to say this. In the last 24 hours, Tottenham Hotspur have bought Mohamed Kudus, Morgan Gibbs White, and spent £115 million in the process.
This is just mad. Like, I was already in a good mood this morning, but like, cast your mind back to like 3-4 days ago. I was like so disillusioned with Spurs' transfer market situation. I was like, who the hell are we going to bring in? We're losing targets day by day. We're not going to bring in anyone.
We do it quietly.
I
never thought Gibbs White was realistic. Yeah, I didn't even include it. I just didn't think we'd ever go for him. But
well, you think about it again. You go back to it. Antonio Conte had the £150 million windfall. We didn't spend 150 or 100 million pound, but we bought 7 players.
Yeah,
we've eclipsed that in 24 hours and bought 2 high caliber players, very high caliber players with enormous ceilings.
I want to know how much this investment is.
I'm just shocked that we've actually gone and stumped the money and put it on the table for her to activate. I'm shocked, absolutely shocked. We never do that. It's just not what Tottenham do. Other clubs do that. Other clubs, when they want a player.
Change for Tottenham.
We never do this. This is so un-Tottenham.
Mate, this is... I don't even know what to say. Honestly, this is what we've all dreamed of. Regardless of where you stand on the ownership, manager, whatever, as a football club, these are the type of signings we've wanted us to be in for. And always wondered, why aren't we doing this, or why haven't we gone for them? And obviously, it comes back to the man at the top, or you could say the manager, whatever. Well, Spurs have gone in and got two players that immediately beef up this squad.
Do you reckon Vinay's just come in and being like, what the fuck are you doing here, mate? You've got this stadium, you've got this training ground. Start acting like a big club like you all perceive it to be.
You've got, listen, whether you want to agree with it or not, changes have happened within this board reshuffle. Whether it could be the investment. But Vinay came in and has changed things for the fans. As we all know, fan engagement, whatever. Spurs have never moved like this in the transfer window, ever.
Yeah.
The rumour mills and, yeah, we're going for this one and talks ongoing, whatever. They've never moved with this intent, ever.
Yeah.
So if they haven't done it for 25 years, and let's just say 50 transfer windows, something very different is happening.
I know. It's mad.
Very different.
It's mad, and look, finally we're starting to act how we all want us to act. Let's just hope there's no caveat to this and there's going to be some sort of shock news coming with some big player leaving, which you never expected. But
who would that be, Ben? And if you look at it, we've said it all along. Look what Liverpool did with Coutinho. Sometimes you have to go with a star if you're not to bring in and plug holes. If that, so be it. Like we said, I'm fully on board whatever Frank wants to do. If Frank did, we get rid of a player. We get rid of a player.
What's our strongest 11 now?
Mate,
We know Vicario go. We know the back four.
Mate, the funniest thing, Ben, is do you
God,
remember
fuck
you
knows.
last week chose the formation and went through the blooming
Yeah.
strongest 11? Well, if you were to do that now, and now you can add Kudus and Morgan
Now
Gibbs
it's more
White.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, now it's like Jesus Christ.
I'm trying
Now
to get
it's-
some Forest reaction on X, but I can't find it. Let me see.
It's
What's our strongest midfield? Midfield 3.
Morgan Gibbs White immediately for me, straight away.
People keep saying in the chat it's been a £300 million investment, but I don't know.
Yeah,
where
there's
that come from.
there's just some rumors on X.
Right.
Some for about Saudi £300 million sponsorship.
Well, do you know what? There were people talking about 300 million before the season ended. But obviously that was all talk and whatever, and obviously it'll take it with a pinch of salt. Something's definitely happening. Whatever it is, I'm all bloody for it.
Yeah. So back to that 3-man midfield. What's our strongest? gotta be-
God.
Morgan Gibbs White, Madison Bergvall for me.
Does Bergvall get in there now?
Bergvall or Benton Core.
Unless you don't want to play
Gibbs
defensive
White.
midfielder, I guess. But like, if we play defensive midfielder,
Well, it's a double pivot and a 10. So who gets in the 10 and who gets in the double pivot? Is Morgan Gibbs White part of the double pivot or is he the 10?
Either. I think Madison will start number 10. I think